In this video, we're going to discuss about Shopify and how it actually works.
So a brief introduction about Shopify. So Shopify started as a snowboard selling company before it pivoted to provide e-commerce solutions for businesses.
So let's begin. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to shopify.com, the page I've opened right here. So Shopify is a software as a service company that allows business people, small businesses and large businesses to start selling online by opening a store, and you can list your products, either physical products or digital products, and you can start selling to your audiences through marketing, through Facebook ads, through TikTok, organic reach. So this is the basic page that you're going to get. So actually, before you start, Shopify allows you to start a free trial, and I've linked a link down below whereby you can begin your free trial and you can get 14 days free to just look at how it actually works and set up your store before you can start paying for your monthly subscription. So before we do start, I want us to go to the pricing so that you can know how Shopify is going to charge you and the amount you're going to be paying per month for this awesome platform.
So before you even start a free trial, Shopify allows you to do this without inputting your credit card information. So you can use the first 14 days to set up your store, to know how Shopify works, to try download apps, and also to import products to your Shopify store through Obalo for the first 14 days. Then you can also try running ads on the products you want to run as a test before you can scale further. And once your free trial comes to an end, then you can now pick up plan and start scaling further the product that worked out for you during the free trial.
So you want to go to the pricing here so that you're well aware of what will be charged to you every single month. And as you've mentioned, before you start your store, you're just given a 14-day free trial whereby you do not need a credit card. So you just enter your email and your store is automatically created for you to just experiment and start before you actually go deep into the actual marketing of your product. So Shopify has a number of plans here. So you have the basic Shopify plan, so it's best for new e-commerce businesses with occasional in-person sales. So this goes at $29 per month. So it's really a nice package for beginners or people who are trying out new businesses or people who are trying out new products. So you can go with the basic Shopify, then you can just move ahead to the other plans once you decide to scale up. So the next plan is Shopify. So this is best for growing businesses selling online or in store. So after you move from the basic Shopify and you've seen a product that is really scalable, then you'd want maybe to move over to the second package here, which goes at $79. The third package is the advanced Shopify. So this best for scaling businesses that require advanced reporting. So it goes for $299 a month.
Yeah, so for the basic Shopify plan, it has all the functionalities you need as a starter. So you can just go with the basic plan. So it has everything you need. Say Obalo, it has all the apps you need. You can import products. You can see all the marketing you can use that is also incorporated in the basic plan. So really works out for you. So this can be used, say, from selling from your first dollar well into the $250,000. It can work for you. So once maybe you do crisscross that the $250,000 mark, then you can head on and use the Shopify plan, which is the second one here at $79 a month, which can take you from around $250,000 to around $1 million. So once you've crossed the $1 million, then you want to get more advanced reporting, because now this is a big business, it's an established business, and you want to get the good report so that you can have all your records clear, so that in case in the future you want to sell this $1 million brand, then you have all the reporting that you're going to need. So for that one, advanced Shopify will work for you. But for a starter, first start with a free trial, link in the description, then you can upgrade to a basic Shopify plan after that.
So with the basic plans there, so you can also see show plan features so that you're well aware of what comes for each package that you're going to pay. So for the all the basic packages from basic to Shopify to advanced. You're going to get an online store, you're going to get unlimited products, then you're going to get, now the difference is on the staff account. So if you're actually a scaling business, you'll find that you'll have many virtual assistants, you'll have many people working for you in the advanced Shopify and also the Shopify packages. So this one, it allows for more staff accounts.
Yeah, so you can see all the basic functionalities are available for all plans, so it's easier for you to start even with the lowest plans before you start upgrading and use the more heavyweight plans which have more functionalities.
So for the basic Shopify, you just need you just be given two staff accounts, so you can have one staff account for you and also one other staff account for maybe a virtual assistant who you might want to hire from Fiverr to assist you in maybe fulfilling the orders.
Yeah, so for the virtual assistant, so these ones you normally need them once you start getting quite a number of sales, because let's say if you're getting sales throughout the night, you'll want maybe to start fulfilling your orders as quick as possible. So they make it easier for you. Say let's say if you're based out of the USA and it's during the night and you have orders that are coming at night, you'll want virtual assistants from say parts of Asia or parts of Europe, yeah, whereby the timing is a little bit favorable in terms of this time of the hour for your end. So for virtual assistants, as mentioned, you can get them on Fiverr, on Upwork. We have all these freelance websites that you can use to seek out and check out for virtual assistants so that you are able to hire them, and they can be able to assist you in managing your business and also scaling your business once your business has grown to the levels that need some assistance.
So you also get 24/7 support throughout all the packages here. Then you have the sales channel, then inventory location. So for the basic package, you can only have inventory locations in 4 places. For the middle package here, you only have inventory location for 5 locations. Then in the advanced Shopify, you only get inventory locations for up to 8.
Yeah, so on the basic plan, since you're going to be using Obalo to fulfill your orders, so up to 4 locations for inventory works out for you. So you do not need quite a lot, because since you're in the dropshipping model whereby orders are placed and Obalo helps you fulfill the order, so this plan will be suitable for you. So once you start having the agents and you start importing your products in large quantities for you to maybe handle the logistics, then you'll need the other plans, because they are going to allow for more locations for you to handle your inventory.
Location. So for the manual order creation, this is common for all the packages, discount codes. Then you have a free SSL certificate. So for the free SSL certificate, this is what you see here at the top here. You can see where my mouse is hovering. So this allows you to show your customers that the website is a secure site, and they can trust the website because they will be inputting their credit card information. So you do not want a situation whereby you are getting Google or all the search engines flagging an unsecure website here. So they offer a free SSL certificate for all the packages. Then the abandoned cart recovery, this is whereby, and Shopify does a really good job in terms of, let's say you have a customer who's come to your website and he has maybe checked out a few items or a few products, then he has probably added a few products to cart. So what Shopify is going to do is they are going to send an email to that specific customer reminding him that, hey, you left a few items in your cart. So, and they also add a link there so that the person can try and get back to the website and maybe complete the conversion there. So it's really a nice feature, and it applies for all the packages here.
Yeah, so the good thing about this is it's available for all the plans, but if you want to extend this functionality even further, you can now start using the email marketing apps that we have on Shopify. We have apps that are designated for this kind of activities. So you can use Klaviyo, which is really good, which is going to assist you in sending out emails. Then you also have other apps that are going to work in accordance to this email marketing perspective, so that you do not have to lose a potential sale by somebody who had to drop out or who had to abandon their cart.
Yeah. Then we have gift cards, which are also common for all the packages. Then in terms of reports, so on the basic Shopify, you do not get reports, but for the others you do get standard and advanced. So for the basic, you're just going to get your normal report on the dashboard, whereby it's just you who's going to internalize what you're seeing on your store. But for the other packages, you do get quite advanced features there.
Yeah, so for the basic reporting on the basic Shopify, you just need to follow your dashboard. So the dashboard is just going to show you the sales. It's also just going to show you the sessions, how many people are visiting your website. Also the live, it has a live page whereby you can see how many people are currently in your website, how many people have visited your website, and from which source they have visited your website from. So it's also a way for you to be able to figure out which channel or of marketing or which social channel is actually bringing more customers to your website, so that you can be able to maximize on that. So you can just use the basic dashboard that Shopify helps assist you with, so to just run the basic functionalities of the website. But once you do scale up further, you want to get the advanced plan, so that you can get advanced reporting, which will be ideal for this kind of situation.
Then for that party calculated shipping rates, so this one is only available for the advanced Shopify. Then in terms of the shipping discount, so for the basic you get up to 77%. For the normal Shopify, the middle Shopify here, you do get up to 88%. Then for the advanced one you get up to 88%. So the others you do have common for all. Then you have USPS priority mail, so this is not available for the basic, but it's available for the other packages. So the others are a number of items that features that you require once you are scaling. So as you can see, they are not mainly available on the basic, so these are items that you need while you are trying to scale, so we won't cover those. But ideally you just want to start with a free trial, then you can move over to a basic Shopify after 14 days, which you can start with. So let's go to Shopify here. So the first thing is once you do come to this website, you'd want to input your email so that you can get your free trial. Then once you do input your email, Shopify is going to ask you a number of items, so they want to understand your business. So they're going to ask the number of sales you're doing. They're going to ask if you're actually selling online, or it's your first time that you want to sell. So they're asking these items so that they can get to know you ahead of your free trial. So it just could be a quick step. So I already have an account or a free trial account so myself, so I just log in. But be sure to just input your email there, then you can proceed. So I'll just input my email here so that I can just log in to my account. Then we're just going to go through the features that we have.
Yeah, so the good thing about this is the email you're going to use, you can be able to change the name of your store later on. And once you do attach a domain, which is what you're going to reference your business with, you can be able to change this afterwards on the settings. So no hard task here, just enter your email, then open an account, then you can proceed with creating the store and also attaching a domain thereafter.
In Shopify, just to understand what you're going to encounter once you are trying to access this website, and also once you're trying to to open up a store on Shopify. So the first thing that you want to know is you can start this actually for free. For the first 14 days you can start actually for free. So this is a secret that you can just start your store for absolutely free, and once the 14-day trial elapses, you can choose not to go over to a new plan. So but you can just cancel before your 14-day elapses. So you want to see if you have a product that can sell, so you can just sell it within the 14 days within the free trial. And also you do not need a domain as you are starting. You can just use the myshopify.com. so you can start using your domain once you want to go to the basic plan, or once you want to scale a little bit further. But for now you can just start with the .myshopify.com subdomain that they give you. So you're going to have so for here, for me, you see I have my name here, and I do have the subdomain from Shopify, that is myshopify.com. so you can just begin with that, but later on you can now add your domain, and I'm going to show you how you can add your domain.
Yeah, so the good thing about this is you already get a subdomain that you can use, but now the other part is if you need your store to be brandable, or if you need your store to have a name that the customers can recall or can remember down the road. Yeah, you want a domain. So by getting a domain, you can go to godaddy.com, you can go to interserver.net and get a domain. Also, Shopify allows you to buy a domain in-house, so they also allow you to buy a domain in-house, and you can connect that to your Shopify website, as well as if you purchase the domain outside, say from other domain providers, then you can update the name servers at your domain host, and you can direct that domain to your Shopify website, and it will be able to just automatically pick this up, and you will have a name that is brandable and one that can be remembered by the customers
as well, so that you can have a really brandable business. But no pressure, you can just go with what Shopify offers you. So the first item we want to go through is products, because many people want to know how do we add products to this Shopify website of ours. So Shopify allows you to add products, so you can add products manually, or if you are trying to get products from other sources, let's say AliExpress, we have a number of apps that have been designed to import products from different websites, say AliExpress, to our Shopify website. But if you do have products that you want to add individually, you can just add the products individually. So you just come to products, then you click on add product. Then once you do click on add product, you're going to indicate the title of your product, then you're going to add the description of your product, then you're going to add the pictures, the media. So for the pictures, you want to use clear pictures that are going to captivate the eye of the potential customer.
Yeah, so in terms of pictures, actually, so if you want to import your products from AliExpress does a good thing whereby the vendors do provide pictures for you or videos. So for these pictures and videos, you can maybe clean them out a little bit and start using them.
So you want to go with the clear pictures and the pictures that really highlight the products that you are selling.
So for the pictures as well, you can incorporate them in the descriptions of your product, because once a customer has come into your website, that means that the ad copy that you are using to advertise with was able to convince that customer to head on to your website. So you only need this last part to give a nudge to the customer to make the purchase. So you need clear description so that the customer can make that step of making the purchase.
Then you'll want to set your price, the price that you are selling the products at, and the compare at price. So the compare at price is whereby, let's say your product is selling for $25, then you want to compare it with let's say $45. So this is will now be highlighted in your website, whereby it gives the the customer a clear indication that the product is on offer, and he or she is actually getting the product at a subsidized price.
Yeah, so you want the customer to feel like he's getting the price at a bargain. So sometimes you can compare the price with you can use the price as half of the compare at price, so that the customer knows that he or she is getting the product at half the price, and that will also assist in giving an extra nudge to the customer to make the purchase, because he or she does not know when this offer might be ending. So you want to really incorporate the compare at price.
So you want to add that here. So this cost per item, this will not be indicated in the website, so the customer won't be able to see this, but it's just for your own purposes, so that you're able to see your profit margins for this product. So let's say the product is you're selling the product at $25, you're comparing it at $45, and you got a product, let's say from AliExpress, at around $5 to $10. So you just want to indicate the amount you got the product for, so that you're able to see your profit and your margins.
Yeah, so you can also be able to track this through Obalo. So Obalo gives you a nice platform whereby it is aware of the price at which you maybe got the product from AliExpress, then the price at which you've set to sell the product, and also the compare at price. So you can also use this from Obalo in a sense of trying to understand your entire sales process and your entire sales business, and how it's profiting, or if you're even making losses, because in Shopify sometimes you can make losses once maybe you do not play the money plan as expected.
Then in terms of inventory, so you do want to include your inventory here, so that once a product that you've listed here is sold out, Shopify is actually going to check that, do we have enough inventory for this product, and if no, so on your website it's going to be indicated as sold out. So
yeah, so if you're pulling your product from AliExpress through Obalo to your Shopify store, it does a good job of expediting this process, so you don't have to worry about this, so long as you've indicated track quantity, and Obalo is able to keep that on track. So once a product runs out of stock, so Obalo is going to update that directly into a Shopify store, so you do not have to micromanage this.
you do want to add that there, but it's really optional. Then on the shipping, you do want to indicate how you're going to use shipping, if you're going to scale it using weight, but that can come later on. Then if you are selling a physical product, you want to keep this checked, but if you are selling a digital product, you'll want to uncheck this here. So the reason this is here is because if you are selling a physical product, then for this one you'll need shipping details from the customer. So on the checkout page, Shopify is going to add the shipping form whereby the customer can fill out where the product should be delivered after fulfillment. So but if it's a digital product, this one can just be downloaded, or it can be sent to the customer's email after he or she has completed the purchase. So you want to really check this if you are working on a physical product, but if it's a digital product, you can just uncheck that.
Yeah, so a digital product can either be an ebook or a course. So those are items that do not require you to actually ship. So the sale ends after the customer is able to download that digital product.
Then the others, you just fill them out. Then once you're done with that, you want to change the product status. So currently it's at draft as you start, but once you've already filled out all the details you need, you want to change this to active. So once you do save this as active, then you'll want to save this.
Yeah, and you can also return the product to draft, maybe once your inventory runs out, you can, or when you do not want to continue selling the product, you can just switch it back to draft.
Just save, but if you do make a mistake, just discard. But once you fill out everything as needed, you're just going to click on save, and your product is going to go live in your website. So the next item that is really crucial is the analytics here. So for the analytics, it's able to show you the sales as they come through. Yeah, so you're able to see your total sales, you're able to see your online store sessions. So for the online store sessions, this highlights the number of active people or active customers that are currently in your website. So once you do start running ads, you're able to see how many people are currently active in your website, and you're able to gauge the performance of your website on a minute by minute rating there.
Yeah, so this is what we were saying about the need for a dashboard, whereby you can just use this provided dashboard on the basic plan, but once you want some extended functionalities, then you can start using the advanced features or the advanced plans which have advanced reporting.
So returning customer rate, let's say somebody had visited your store a while ago and the customer returns back. So the Shopify is going to indicate here for you the percentage in which you're getting in terms of returning clients. So here it's going to give you your online store conversion rate. So online store conversion rate is determined based of the traffic you've gotten on your website and actual number of people who have actually managed to complete an actual purchase. So that's how you're going to get your conversion rate. So you want to look at the conversion rate. So a good conversion rate, you'd want something to do with the 2 and above. So if you are getting less than 1, not really ideal. So just want to hover around a good figure there.
So in terms of conversion rate, now this is where you'll be able to determine if what you are really spending on ads and what you're really spending on the product itself and what you're actually gaining in terms of the sales is actually making sense in terms of a profitable manner. So you want to really be keen on this so that you know when you're making money or when you're making losses, so that you can cut off the product at all.
So you can also use that as a tracking metric for your website. Then the average order value here is all the products you have in your store. So let's say if you have a $30 product, yeah, and you also have another $40 product, and you have another $50 product. So you want to find out any customer that comes to your website, yeah, what is the average amount he or she is able to spend on your website. So that is your average order value. So and then the total orders, this indicates how many orders have been made on your website, and so that you're well aware of how many orders you'll need to fulfill by the end of that specific day if your fulfillment terms are on a day-to-day basis. Then here it's going to indicate your top products by units sold. So it's also another tracking metric, so that you are well aware of which product unit is actually selling for you. Then maybe if you have a general store and you see that one product is really hitting those upper echelons in terms of the products you're selling, then maybe you'd want to move that to a different store as a brandable store. Then you can now scale that individually.
So that's a good thing about a general store. So about on a general store, you are able to test out many products, a variety of products. Then once you do get that winning product, now you can now switch that to an individual branded store, whereby it's just that specific product that is currently running on that branded store. And now you can scale that further, because now you know that is a winning product. And the good thing about a branded store, it looks like an actual brand or an actual company that people can have trust in, and they are able to relate in, and you can now start selling more on a branded store. But on a general store, it's just for testing out new products. Then also it's just for testing which products are currently going viral, if they are also working for you, just to get that one product that we really hit the high notches in terms of sales.
So that's also another metric you can look at. Then on the online store sessions by traffic source, so let's say if you are running different advertising campaigns, let's say if you are running them on Facebook, if you are running campaigns on YouTube, if you are running campaigns on Snapchat and TikTok, yeah, so here it's going to indicate to you the traffic you're getting on your store, from which source is this traffic coming from. So you want to really be keen on this, and it can really help you in terms of let's say if you're seeing your traffic coming majorly from Facebook, and maybe on YouTube you're not getting as much traffic, so you'd want maybe to scale down on the spend on YouTube, and scale up on the spend on Facebook, because if you're getting majority of the traffic from Facebook, then it means that your ad copies are really converting on Facebook, and you are getting the click-through rate that is actually needed. So you also want to be keen on this one here. Then on the online store session by locations, so let's say if you're running your advertisement in the big four countries, that is United States, United Kingdom, Canada and Australia, so it's going to indicate for you here where majority of your traffic is coming from. So if you see that your majority of the traffic is coming from the United States, then you'd want to a little bit scale in terms of United States traffic, because you're going to understand that majority of your traffic is coming from this one location, and you'd want to push more ads on this location.
Yeah, so this helps you out because you're able to know which country majority of your sales are coming from, and you'll also be able to eliminate the countries that are not generating any sales for you, so that you do not have to spend a lot in terms of ad spend for countries that are not really getting you the customers to visit your website, or even the conversions on your website. So this is really an important feature that Shopify has added into the dashboard. Really helps out a lot.
Then the other item here is online store sessions by device type. So this indicates whether your traffic or the people visiting your website, are they coming from a mobile device, are they coming from a tablet, are they coming from a computer or a desktop. So you want to be also sure on these items as well, so that you know once you're selecting you're selecting your ad campaign, yeah, so you want to know which device type you want to target.
Yeah, so on Facebook they do have this important feature whereby you just select on which device you want to run your ads on. So before you even start working on the Shopify store, and once you're starting to run your ads, you are not really aware of which device type is going to assist in converting for you. So with this added feature on Shopify, in the long run you are able to understand that maybe your sales are coming directly from a desktop. Then you are able to target more on, or create a new ad campaign that specifically targets the desktop.
So, and this also as well indicates the sales by traffic source, and the sales by social source. So it's also an indication, because here this was indicating the traffic that is visiting your website. So here is the sales by traffic source and social source. So this one will highlight to you which traffic source is actually converting into sales. Then here, if you're working with affiliate marketing people, you want to take a look at this, so that you can know which referrer is actually bringing in more traffic to your website, and the traffic is actually converting. So that's a dashboard. So it really gives you an overview of your store, and also you can go to report. As we mentioned on the basic plan, the only report you can be able to pull from is this one here. So you are able to just get your average report here. Then if you want to use the live view and Shopify.
Yeah, so now in terms of the reports, whereby we're saying the basic plan really works out for everyone. So as you can see on the analytics, you get the dashboard. Then on the reports, not the most reporting feature that you'd really want out of this, but since it's on the basic plan, you can just use as it is. Then on the live view, this is going to assist you in knowing how many people are currently on your website. So in terms of analytics, you have what you need to start on a basic plan, but later on you can just move on to the other plans if you so wish.
It gives quite a good overview here of your store session at this time in point. So it's going to give you the visitors right now, the total sessions, the page views, the total order, so you can track this. And if you do want to change it to 3D, it's going to give a good geographical representation here, so you can also move that over there. Then that is all about the dashboard and the analytics. So the next one is marketing. So marketing, I find it to be really a good platform here. So the first one is the abandoned checkout emails by Shopify. So this one, you want to really have it active. So at default is it's active, but you just want to leave it as active because it's going to allow Shopify to send out emails to customers who are in your website and maybe they added items to cart but they abandoned cart.
Yeah, so we said we also have other apps that are specifically designed for email marketing, say Klaviyo. We also have here one that says Seguno email marketing, so you can also add those as well. So the apps, they are paid plans, so this is going to add extra cost to your basic Shopify plan. So but they offer advanced functionalities from the basic email marketing tool that Shopify offers for free.
So you want to allow Shopify to send these emails. So Shopify has a standard email template that they use. So you'd want to maybe add your own custom made template so that it maybe reflects your brand and also looks nice in regards to the eyes of the customer. So you want to maybe add a template that favors you, or you can just go with the basic template by Shopify. It normally converts as well. So you can also add other marketing apps. So you can add Google if you want to use the shopping and the Google shopping ads and all those. And also if you want to really use Google as a traffic source, so you want to add the the Google app here. It's going to make it easier for you to integrate marketing on Google and also integrate it with your Shopify store quite easily. Then you can also use Snapchat ads, so they also do work as well, and I find it easier making the ads using this app rather than the Shopify ads platform, the Snapchat ads platform itself. So also for the email marketing, so if you do not want to use this one by Shopify, which is automated, you can go with the premium email marketing companies here, let's say like Seguno or Omnisend. So you can also use those as well.
So also for marketing purposes, you can also include TikTok ads. So we do have an app for TikTok, but just know that it has limited countries. So if you are maybe not in the countries that are eligible to use the TikTok ads app, so it's not going to work for you. But you can use other features, say Google, say Snapchat, say Pinterest, as well as a Facebook channel.
So those are the basic that come with Shopify, but you also want to add others from the Shopify app store, like Facebook channel. You can add Facebook, you can add TikTok if you're in the United States or the top four countries. You can add that as well. So once you do start this, it's going to list all your campaigns here so that you're well aware of the marketing campaigns that you're running on Shopify. Within Shopify, you'll be able to see how your campaigns are actually performing, and you are able to make proper decisions based on what you're going to see in this marketing campaigns platform here. Then the next one you want to go is on the discount. So let's say if you're running a promotion using an influencer and you really want the influencer to convert for you, you can generate promo codes here or discount codes which the influencer can use, and give the codes to his or her fans, so that when they come to your website to try and purchase items that the influencer has recommended, they can use the promo codes or the discount codes that were offered to them. As well, you can also add this as sign up discounts, so that anybody who signs up as a new user can use a discount code, and they are going to get reduced prices in terms of can get reduced prices in terms of the average order value that they are making in your website. Then in terms of apps,
So just to add as well on the discount, so we do have the exit pop-ups. So for them as well, if you want to really incorporate the exit pop-ups, you can also create a discount for this exit pop-up, so that when a customer is in your website and he or she wants to exit, so we get an exit pop-up with a discount code highlighting that, hey, you can get 20% discount if you continue with your purchase. So it's really a nice way to try and grab the customer and encourage the customer to continue and make the purchase.
apps now, this is a really an important feature that I find that it makes it easier to use on Shopify, because we have apps that have been designed by other developers who have listed them on Shopify app platform, so they improve the functionality of Shopify, because a number of items that you would have done manually, I find that we have a number of apps that are able to do this for you quite in quite an expedited manner. So you want to check out a number of items or apps listed here. So we have a few that are listed by Shopify as starter packs. So, and actually, if a company highlights and recommends apps as starter packs, you'd want to go with those first, because it seems like they are tried and tested. And if you see the reviews we have here, and the reviews we have here, it indicates that these apps have been tried and tested, and they can work wonders for you. And
Yeah, and also for Shopify, before a developer is able to add an app on their platform, yeah, so they have to go through a number of activities that are required so that their app can appear in the Shopify App Store. So majority of these apps are able to extend the functionality of Shopify, so they are going to give you a nice experience in terms of getting more from your customers, or getting more sales from your customers by appearing as items that will be able to boost sales in your website.
also, the good thing is we have free plans available. So you don't need a huge budget to start. Remember, we are on a free trial here. We have not paid for any domain, so you can also go with the free plans here. So Obalo is a really good app, because this one allows you to import products from AliExpress to your Shopify store. So remember, we had covered the first item of products, adding products manually, but which is quite a hassle. But if you do install Obalo is going to assist you in terms of importing products from AliExpress to your Shopify store. So earlier I had done a video of trying to source for products, so I'll link the video in the description, so that you can see how you're going to source for new products, and you're going to use Obalo to import those products from AliExpress to a Shopify store. So you just go to AliExpress, then you pick a link, and you're going to go to Obalo, and you're going to import the products using that link. So you'd want to check out Obalo, and also it assists you in terms of fulfilling orders that have been made on your website.
Yeah, so Obalo also has a Chrome extension which can be used once a client or a customer places an order on your website. Yeah, they do leave behind their shipping details. So rather than you copying the shipping details from Shopify store, then heading over to AliExpress and pasting the shipping details, because you can maybe miss out on certain characters or certain wordings, then the product ends up being sent out to the wrong person. So the Chrome extension assists by being able to pick the shipping details and copying and pasting them right into your AliExpress order page, so that you do not get that wrong.
The other one is sales countdown timer. So this is really productive because it gives the customer a nudge, in the sense that the customer is prompted to make the purchase a little bit faster because time is running out. So you want to use this sales countdown timer. I find that they are able to increase your conversion rate on your website by at least 5%. Then the next one is,
so you do not want to really overuse the sales countdown timer so that your website does not look spammy. So you want to use a proven app. Say the sales countdown timer here is really a proven one. We also do have others, but some of them really you don't want to overuse them because your website will look spammy and it's going to send away potential customers. So you want to use this in a considerate manner.
Facebook channel. So this one is really ideal as well because it allows you to link your Facebook business manager to Shopify, so that it can make it easier for you to market your products. You'd also want to add this here. Then the exit intent pop-up by Optimonk. So this is whereby when a customer has come to your website and they have looked at a number of products but they want to leave your website, we are going to get a pop-up that maybe tells them we have a discount, do you want to use this discount? So it really tries in terms of helping you capture a few emails, as well as encouraging the customer to continue with the purchase.
Yeah, so this is whereby we discuss about having the discount incorporated with the exit intent pop-ups. So you can create a discount, then you can add it to the Optimonk exit intent pop-up, so that when one wants to leave the website, he's given that discount so that he is able to continue with the purchase,
because he or she will get a discount which is going to lower the prices or the prices of the products in your store. So you want to check out for more apps, so you just go to customize your store. So it's going to load there, then it's going to give you a number of apps. So far we have over 6,000 apps on Shopify app store. So you really want to take a look at a number of apps here. So you just search anything that you are looking for, and you're going to get a recommendation. So you can also check on product reviews. So this allows you to import reviews from AliExpress to your Shopify store.
So for the reviews, they assist in boosting the confidence of the customer to finally make the purchase, because they are going from the reviews, they are going to find out details in terms of how is the shipping like, how do the customer has to wait for a long time before the product arrives, and if the product arrives, at what condition does the product arrive. Because the good thing about pulling these reviews from AliExpress, they have some pictures. So once you do add the reviews to a Shopify store, it's going to increase the confidence of the customer to continue with the purchase.
So the last item that we're going to cover here, and we're also going now to do a detailed training whereby, or a detailed tutorial whereby we're going to do everything step by step, showing you how to do the Shopify setting, how to build your store, how to select a template. So you'd also want out to check out for more videos. So just subscribe, and once the video goes live on our channel, you'll be able to follow that through. So the item is the next item, you want to select a theme. So the theme that you want your website to look like. So you can just go with the debut theme, which is the default theme by Shopify. It also converts as well. So as you're working with the free trials, because we have 14 days to try and see if you can get a winning product. So you do not want to have a lot of customization, so just go with the basic debut theme and it's going to work.
So you can also try the Beautify theme, because it also really works well on the mobile device. So you can either use the debut theme or the Beautify theme.
Well, for your end. So remember we had mentioned that we can get domains once we do start to scale our websites here. So you can go to domain and you can add your domain here. So what Shopify is going to give you, it's going to give you some name server that you're going to change on your domain hosting website. Let's say GoDaddy or InterServer. So you're going to connect your domain so that the domain can start working with your Shopify store. Then if you intend to generate sales through content marketing, whereby you do not pay for advertisements, so you want to use your blog post whereby you can write blog posts that pertain to the product you are selling, so that you are able to get organic sales from Google by ranking on certain keywords. So you can use this as well, though it takes time, so you'll need around 4 to 8 months for you to get now consistent traffic and consistent purchases from your organic sales, from organic traffic through your blog posts.
Yeah, so for content marketing as well, not really an ideal situation, because if you're dealing with AliExpress products which maybe sell out due to virality, so if you have a viral product, by the time your store starts to rank on Google for the keywords you're using, maybe that viral product would have ended. So maybe the ideal situation to push your Shopify store is through Facebook ads and influencer marketing, whereby you can get the results you need in the shortest period possible.
So that is basically it. It's an overview of Shopify. So as you have seen, it's really a good platform of starting out your store. And as we have mentioned that we have a 14-day free trial, and you can check the link in the description for you to start your 14-day free trial. Then once you've run a number of advertisements and you've tested out your product, then you can scale further by choosing a plan, and also maybe getting your domain so that your store looks a little bit brandable. So, and you can begin selling, and you can begin scaling your website or your business.